today's video, it is slightly different, but I'm going to be taking you with me on a fall routine for my barn, Hillwood Stables. It is a little bit more chillier out, so I am quite bundled up for today's video. I do apologize. Let's head into the video. Start every morning with turning on the lights, just because we turn them off at night. Once the lights are on, I just do a quick look around down each stall and then head towards our feed room. At the moment, all of our horses have the same feed and supplements, so it's a very quick and easy routine to do in each morning. I do like to soak all the feed just a little bit with water, just so that it's not too dry for any of our horses. If we have boarders, I also will have their feed in here as well. Once I have all the feed ready, I start bringing it to each stall. I make sure that every stall has enough hay, and then I sometimes have to fill up the water just a little bit to the top because they do drink it overnight. I also like to check in on the horses, just say a little hello and good morning, since I'm not a mornings person though, so this helps me during this time. We do have a mix of hay nets and hay feeders in each stall, just to make sure each horse has their own. There is a lesson this morning on Finn, so I just quickly grabbed his halter and led him out to the wash racks where we also have our cross ties. I normally let the kids or whoever's riding the lesson horse do this, but I did get a text this morning saying the rider was going to be running a little late, so I just ended up pulling him into the cross ties, making it easier for the rider. It was about 5 minutes after our initial time, which isn't too terrible. There was just a lot of traffic this morning. So once the rider does come, they do the rest of the dailies. Such as picking the feet, giving a good brush to get any dust off, and then tacking up the horse as well. No matter if you are a novice or a pro, here at Hillwood Stables, you are required to wear a helmet, and then if you want to, you can wear gloves as well. We did travel a little bit to Paddock Island, just because they had some jumps there that my lesson person wanted to use, so I met them over there. I did trailer Finn just so then it was a little easier. We always make sure we stand in front of the horse, just because it is a little bit chillier out. I didn't want Finn to start walking away before my lovely rider was able to get on. I had the rider then start just doing some warm-ups at a walk and trot, and then over some trot poles and a little bit risen drop poles as well. Once they were ready, I had them go ahead and canter up and do some warm-ups, just controlling the horse, getting the horse collected, not rushing anything at all. Then we practiced 2 jumps today. I had them practice until it was good in the center. We were a little late on some of them, but overall it wasn't too bad. It was a very short lesson this morning. Once our lesson was done, I did head back to the barn to get ready for a training session with a horse named Red. He is a 16-year-old gelding. He's in our training program for about 8 weeks, and he has 2 weeks left here. He just came to us to get a little bit more desensitized and ready for the owner's grandchildren, as they would like to have him be their horse to learn on. So I have been working with him on all sorts of different things as he has been here. Today we're working on some desensitizing and just ground manners as well. I did check to make sure that the girth was nice and snug before I did get on. I would hate to have fallen off. With it being a little chilly, my bones and joints would not appreciate that this morning. I just started off him with warming him up at a walk and trot around, just giving him the opportunity to kind of look at what was set up today in the arena. I did take him over a few trot poles just for him to get used to being in the center of them and picking up his feet in case they want to do any pole work in the future. After that, we worked on some water obstacles on the ground. He has been skittish with these in the past, but he has grown much better with them and not as scared. We then worked on quite a lot of chutes of walking into them and backing out. This is a request actually the owners had asked me to do with him since he is a little bit stubborn backing up and turning. Today he was a little bit more sticky backing up and wanting to turn. He just wanted to walk straight through those poles, but after multiple tries and errors, we finally got him to a nice decent one where I wanted to end off with the backups today. We then practiced just cantering in a enclosed area around a barrel. I don't expect the owners or the grandkids of the owners to do any kind of barrel work, but it's still nice for him to get to know. He actually did a very good job today, considering it was a bit on the trailier side and I was expecting him to throw a little bit more of a tantrum. I like to walk all my horses out of the arena and then dismount them a little bit outside the gate and fenced area just so that they know that even though we're outside of the arena, we still have to behave. I then led him to the trailer. I do load up and unload and trailer all my horses with their tack if they're for training purposes, just because it gives them a good learning opportunity if they're not already desensitized to that. I then gave him a quick little bath and rinsed him off just because he was on more of the sweaty side. I let him stand in the wash rack for a little bit just to drip dry, and then proceeded to look at our board to see if we have any other lessons or trainings I had to do this evening, and we did not. It was a very slow day, but I did spend a lot of hours cleaning up the barn and just making it neat and more presentable to our guests and our customers. Well, that is it for today's routine and kind of our schedule for today. Thank you so much for sticking along with me, and I hope you enjoyed it.